how much money can you actually make on YouTube? That's the question I want to ask or answer in this video, as well as sharing some of the stats of my best performing channels, so you can see for yourself the sorts of money that it's possible to make with a YouTube channel. And I also want to share my most advice on YouTube, most common advice is absolutely terrible. I have been on YouTube now for 7 or 8 years, but I've been making videos for like 20 years. And I wish I'd started YouTube a long damn time ago. Now my YouTube journey started just posting videos of travel and adventure videos on a mountain bike. I didn't really have any goal to turn it into a business. I didn't know how much money it was possible to make on the platform. It wasn't really a thing of mine. I was just posting videos on YouTube and just seeing what happens. I was loving making the mountain bike videos, editing them all, sharing them on the internet, and getting that dopamine buzz when I uploaded a video and clicked publish, and some of the videos popped off and I'd get really excited about making the next one. Then my channel got monetized and hit 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and the channel started making some money. Be it all pennies, but it was making money. A couple of pennies here, a couple of pennies there every day. Then it started to grow. Then I started to get better at video making. Then it started to really grow until now it's at a point where it's doing on average around between about $8,000 and $10,000 a month, just purely off AdSense alone. That's kind of on average. And that doesn't include all the different brand deals that I have going on, who I work with on that channel. This isn't chump change by any means. You can live a pretty cool lifestyle off $10,000, pounds a month, whatever. But it's still, in today's day, not as much as you might think. Now, it's taken nearly 7 or 8 years to get to that point of making that money on YouTube for me. Now, if I started a new channel in the same niche, I believe I could get there way faster with the knowledge I have now. But also, the things I've learned about how much money niches make, channels make, has changed my mind on a lot of things. So just to give you an example, Wolfpack Adventures, my main mountain biking channel, the videos earn money. Every time you see an ad on a video, you may have already seen one in this video, I get paid, basically. YouTube splits the revenue between the creator and YouTube, and you get a split of the revenue. Fantastic. And you get paid per 1,000 views. And we call this RPM. And RPM stands for revenue per milli, or revenue per 1,000 views. And this can fluctuate massively, depending on what niche you're posting in, how long the video is, all sorts of different factors that you have no control over. So, if you're posting videos in an entertainment niche, say like travel, Mr. Beast style vlog videos, things like that, you're generally going to have a lower RPM because it's probably going to be a different caliber of audience watching those videos, which therefore means the advertisers are willing to pay less money for ads on those videos. So sometimes I get low RPMs on my videos, which could look like between $2 to $4 per 1,000 views. So if a video gets 1 million views and it has an RPM of $2, you get $2,000 per million views, which sounds great. It's not actually that much money really though, considering the amount of effort you have to put into make a video that gets 1 million views. Okay? Now if you post videos in different niches, so like finance, business growth, all this stuff, which generally has a higher monetary value associated with it, YouTube will naturally pay you more because advertisers will pay more for ads in those videos. So it's not unnatural to see RPMs of, like, I've seen RPMs on my own channel of upwards of $15 per 1,000 views. So then if you get a 1 million view video, that's making $15,000 per million views. This is very different to the lower RPM of an entertainment niche, sorry. Now, again, you have no control over any of this. YouTube only controls this. All you can focus on is making the best videos possible. That's all you need to focus on. Now, this is quite hard to do though, because you can't get a 1 million view video every single video. For most people, they can't do that. And if you are, then congratulations to you, fair play. But I'll whiz up on the screen now some screenshots of how much some of my top performing videos have made, so you can see the proof in the pudding. And you know, some of those videos were well thought out, very strategic. I knew they were going to go viral, but at the same time, every video on my channel hasn't gone viral and got 20 million views. Some videos will get millions, tens of millions. Other videos will get 100,000 views, 200,000 views, maybe even less. So it becomes very hard to grow a business around this because it's unpredictable. So YouTube ad revenue is one way to make money on YouTube. And a lot of people will tell you to focus just on YouTube ad revenue, which is the terrible advice part. It's part of a strategy, but it shouldn't be all of your strategy. So this is where I am a massive advocate for making channels like this one, where you're sharing your education, your knowledge, your passions, and attracting a core group of people who are really interested in that. And it will be smaller, it just naturally will be smaller. You're not trying to entertain people, you're trying to educate people. So, with that said, one, you are going to get a higher RPM per video because naturally you're going to get a higher caliber of audience. But two, this cow's doing a wee right in front of me. That's funny. But naturally too, you're able to offer these people something that they want. It could be coaching, a membership, a product or a service that they are willing to pay you for. Obviously they'll pay you for. Another cow again. And sure, your videos and your channel will get less views, less subscribers overall than an entertainment channel. But the amount of money you're able to earn is substantially higher, in my opinion. Because all you have to focus on is making videos like this, tutorial style videos, where you are sharing your experience, your stories, what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you. Like, you've seen the videos on my channel, they're barely edited. They don't need to be fancy, fast cut videos. People actually don't want that, you'd probably find. The person who has the attention span to sit through a longer form video like this, I believe is much more likely to have the buying power and the desire to achieve something you're offering, versus somebody who needs that quick dopamine hit of like fast cuts, like constantly things happening. Those people are not the right people for you. You want to attract people who have a decent attention span, who are serious about bettering their, well, any area of their life in ways that you already have, and they want to learn from you. And you can build channels in any niche doing this. It doesn't have to be a talking head video like this. It's just, that just so happens what I'm doing with this channel. But you could have mountain bike tutorials, you could have car driving tutorials, golf tutorials, you could have business and finance channels, sharing your screen, where you actually could create a faceless channel where you don't have to be on the videos. You could make a channel all on how to use AI in businesses, which is really popular nowadays, and obviously for good reason. There's an infinite thing you can create channels around. But my main thing with this would be to start a channel that is targeting people who are a few steps behind you. Talk about a channel, talk about things on your channel that you just don't need a script for, you just can't shut up about, you're so passionate about, and you just know inside and out. Like I can talk about YouTube for days on end. I'm sure things you've achieved, you can do exactly the same. So when it comes to making money on YouTube, don't focus on the 1,000 subscribers, the ad revenue, and think, oh, you're going to make a solid business around just that. It's a really bad strategy. It's really unreliable. it's really inconsistent. Yeah, it's great when you see all these big numbers on the screen, but I'm telling you now, the more sustainable way to do it, less stressful way, is to build an education style channel where you are literally just stress-free sharing what you know and what you're passionate about. And I can guarantee there's going to be an audience of people who are interested in the same thing. You attract those people, you offer them something, take them to a community like on School, which is what I use, and you can educate people further there. You can hold live calls, host programs, courses. There's an infinite number of ways you can do this. But if you are interested in learning more about growing a YouTube channel and building a business around your passions and interests, I will leave a link below to my YouTube Accelerator, which is a free school community I've put together where I share way more of this stuff about how to grow one of these businesses. And you can actually get my hands-on support on anything you're struggling with. I can actually look at your channel personally, give you advice on video ideas, titles, thumbnails, you name it. It's all there. Go check it out next. And any questions, leave in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.